Thank you and good evening, Samuel Garden, you guys. What a nice kibbutz you guys have here. Also have a great story for you, for the time that I slept here once in this kibbutz. So 2007, I qualified to be a bodyguard. Yeah, sexy. By the way, that's how bodyguard used to dress. Do I look nice, guys? I put my best clothing for you. I put my best clothing for you tonight. And as I saw you, I realized that a little bit overdressed. First of all, I was the bodyguard of Ghaleb Majadla. It's the first Arab prime minister in Israel, but also it's an Arab prime minister. Minister. Ma אמרתי? Not prime. Just minister. That's a very important correction, by the way. No, I'm happy that one person bothered by it, and you're all like, yeah, we had an Arab prime minister, and what's your point? You guys even want to be here? So, I don't know, like, if you like me or there's nothing else to do in the kibbutz. So the minister, the first Arab minister, which is kind of great as a country with apartheid that also have Arab ministers, right? It's beautiful that we have apartheid, but we also have Muslims in the country. I like it, this concept. Ghaleb Majadla, great man. I loved him. Why they put me with him? When I passed the course, it was very, very hard course to pass. I was in the last point. Like I had one point that I'm failing, one point they couldn't fire, like they had to hire me. I was the worst score among the 30 people that passed really well. So they said, we're gonna give him an Arab minister, what's gonna happen? Real story, that's really what happened. And we had that feeling, Ghaleb and I, you know, we had that feeling between us that we kind of understand each other. You know, he was shocked that he's a minister, and I was shocked that I'm a minister bodyguard. So we had that bonding. One day, with the morning coffee that he made, he was a great guy. I asked him, Ghaleb, b'chiat, Ghaleb, 40 shekel per meter. You do my floor or not? Yes, no. Yes, no. As a joke, right? And he didn't find it funny at all. At all. But you could see in his eyes that he's considering the deal. Little story, guys. Little story. Now, the thing is, he's not living far from here. We had like a condo for the bodyguards to sleep there, but already 4 people sleeping there in 4 beds. It smells like, you know, Yom Kippur, like breath. And it turns out that you need to book that room if you want to sleep there. If you're working the day after, you can't just arrive. I'm not going to drive now an hour and a half. But as a smart traveler, I always had in my car you know, like a tent and all the equipments to sleep outside. So where I'm gonna sleep, right? So I'm trying to walk around and say, hey, Gan Shmuel, it's a nice kibbutz. I sneaked in. I didn't really talk to anyone here. And I looked for a nice grass place and I just opened my tent and I thought that will fly. No one gonna ask questions, right? So 10 minutes passed by. I'm already in my sleeping bag, masturbating, and that, nah, just kidding, guys, I didn't have a sleeping bag. This guy, you probably know the guy, I don't want to shame him and I don't remember his name, but it was a real shayetet, you know, like a real army person that walks around and looks for stupid people exactly like me. Finds my tent, and he's knocking on the door with a, you know, a flashlight. It's like with a gun, like something weird. He woke me up like, motherfucker, get the fuck out. And I was like, hey, that's fine. That's fine. I'm one of you guys. It's like, what are you? I'm a bodyguard. I'm like, really? Of who? And I was like, Ghalib Majadla. And they fired me the day after. And you know what? It was a gift, because then I started to do stand-up more seriously, what led me to go and perform all over the world just for coming back here and perform here in this fucking kibbutz when I'm in the same suit on that's very tiny on me.